Alright, this is a bit of a wrap-up video for the side mouldings. Didn't show you the last little bit, just couldn't be bothered, to be honest, pulling out the camera for a few minutes worth of work and mucking around. So, and really it wasn't much. What we ended up doing first of all was we got that rear quarter down this side painted, and then I painted that one. We had that little repair right on the end of that one. Tried to texture that up in like a previous video and give it a bit of grit so it wasn't looking smooth and amongst all the other texture. That went alright. Now right at the very start I painted this one and the two front half ones over there when I first bought the paint. What I was finding was these ones here, when they flashed off, they actually went a proper satin black, and these other ones I did right at the very start look more like a gloss black, and I really like the look of a satin more. So what we've done is we've bagged the whole car up and we have gone back over it all. I've actually mixed a little bit of Raptor and very thin down so it actually can come out of a gun, and I've actually sprayed that on to give a little bit more texture. If you can just see, it's very faint. I haven't gone overboard, but what it's there to do is just try and add texture to it all on that join and create like a consistency really. So the consistency sort of flows over the join lines, because that's where the join line there, you can sort of see the weld up there sort of thing, but you see how it's got that texture all the way through it there now. It's not showing, and there's another join down there, but that sort of looks the same. So they all went alright. And I still just had this rear quarter to paint. So we bagged up the whole car. I've resprayed these two here, and we did this one today. This one naturally has a lot more grain to it, just from factory. Like the moulding was in quite good nick. Could even be maybe a slightly different version or model even. Seemed a lot grainier. So, but I'm not going to look too hard, because we're just going to live with it now. What we got is what we got, and overall I think it presents quite well. So don't think I can complain too much about that. I mean, for $700 going pretty good. Like I said, for $700 for a set that actually presents really good. Like the plastics look new because they've all been painted. We have stainless trim on the sets that I bought, but bought for the reason they were in real good nick. So the stainless is good, unless you just try and look for that little join on the quarters. So fair enough, the profile is different to the ute, but no one's going to notice, and no one's really going to care unless they're a WB aficionado. I mean, I am to a certain degree, and I actually like the look of that. So I like the actual little bit of a difference it has. But $700 all said and done. And what I see on the WB chat this morning, a bloke has a ute set and he wants $660 per mould. Times that by 6. Good luck with that. Honestly, it's just ridiculous. For a second-hand set that's fucking old, it's not going to be in too good a nick and needs some sort of clean up and tidying up. And he wants over $3 for it pretty much. So, I mean, I was at a point where I probably would have dropped 2.5 if I found a good set, but you was actually seeing busted, bent up ones for like $2,200, and it's like, what's the point? I would have just rather welded up the holes and gone about. But this is the look I wanted, so I've persevered, and we've sort of got what we wanted. So as to whether or not all that trouble's been worth it, definitely has been. I think it has. Like, honestly, when half your car is done, because you go buy a Statesman set for $400, half your car's already done apart from a quick lick of paint on those moulds. That's your 2 front doors and your 2 front guards. The battle and the struggle is just on that rear guard and how fussy you want to be. Like, honestly, if you cut and did a perfect butt joint and just screwed and fitted them straight to the car with a tight fit, or glued them on even, then you'd easily get away with that too. Like, it will come out looking just as good. I just wanted to be a little bit more overboard, just because I could, and do the stainless welding and then try and do the joins and a little bit of a paint and this texture and all that sort of thing on the join, try and blend it together a bit better. But honestly, if you spend a bit of time doing a butt joint and you push them together, it'd look no different to what you're looking at on mine. So, and that's with the addition of buying the extra 2 Statesman front door ones to join to the Statesman rear quarters to make all that, just so you get these, just so you get that nice beveled edge which sort of runs with the actual rear of the door. I just wanted that look, just to make it look a bit more finished product. And then the rear Statesman one just has the nice end cap to it. So fair enough, I've run that a lot longer. Probably should have finished back here a bit more, but no, I think it's come out pretty damn good. Like I said, that's a join there, so if you're walking past, you're not going to notice that, are you? So all in all, give it a crack. Don't be afraid. If you're really dead set on having those strips, there's ways around it. So give it a go and see what happens. But thanks for watching. I'll get back to doing some more work. Cheers.